I built this company with such a passion and wanting to be so different, and I wanted to make sure that my clients weren't just numbers.
How are you handling the business like a mom? Hey guys, I'm gonna be here with Esther. So we're gonna be discussing a little bit about his business and how long he's been in the game. So you guys stay tuned. What is the name of the business?
First and Great Support Services.
Okay, so are you the owner?
Yes.
So Esther is the owner of First Great Support Services. So I've got a couple questions for her, which she been very keen. She wants to answer those questions for you guys. So my question is, tell us a little bit about your business, about your NDS business.
Yeah, so as you just stated, we are an NDIS business. So we provide disability support within homes on the west side of Melbourne. So what that means is that we provide anything from personal care to home care to outings to transport and respite and everything in between as well.
The second question, how happy are your clients in scale of 1 to 10?
Well, so far I would like to hope that they're all on a scale of a 10. And we do have some pretty good Google reviews as well. But let's say, for argument's sake, let's say a solid 8, because an 8 means that gives me some barrier in case. But honestly, I still work with our clients, and I utilize that to get as much feedback as I can from them and really get on field with them and just know where issues may be lying, so that I can hit it firsthand and have that personal relationship with our clients. So I do believe that actually makes people feel like they're really heard, and I actually think that at the moment, I haven't heard anything dramatic, so I would like to think that I'm sitting closer to a 9 or a 10, particularly with the really good Google reviews that we've had come through as well, and just how many times people will message me and say, you're my first company of choice, or, I really, really love you guys, or just thanking us for the services.
So how are you feeling when people are giving you such a great reviews?
Honestly, I think it just gives me more energy to want to keep on doing what we're doing, and I know that we're heading in the right direction. I built this company with such a passion and wanting to be so different, and I wanted to make sure that my clients weren't just numbers. I wanted to make sure that I had a personal connection and that I was able to really know everything about my business, and you only know that when you work with the client. So when you get such positive feedback constantly coming through from clients, and that it really helps you to know that I am doing the exact thing that I've been trying so hard to do, and that is to keep the company a personal base, and that people are not just numbers or digits on the screen, but they really get the personal care that we want to give.
The thing that you're just talking that gave me to my third question. Tell us, how are you handling the business by yourself like a mom? Like, how are you handling the business like a mom? So that's something that you're
Absolutely. I think it's a lot of juggling, a lot of organizing, a lot of late nights. But, I think when you keep it so personal based, and you are a parent and you are trying to run this little business, and you want to stay close to your staff, and you want to stay close to the clients, and you go on field and you get to have those moments and you get to make connections. I think it gives you energy to keep on going, and I think it's just about organizing and prioritizing. It's about working out what everybody's requiring. It's about making sure that your team behind you has always got your back, that you know that you've got good admin that you can call on, that you've got great, fantastic staff that that you have such a connection with, and you know what their personality's like, and you know who they're going to work with. And when you know that, it makes everything else flow, because it means that hey, this person called in sick, but I know my staff and I know who I can call on and I know where I can go and I know I can call on to admin for this and I know that things can be done in the background. So I think there's just a lot of organizing, prioritizing, but having such good staff behind you and that just take as much care as you do in the business. It just helps everything to flow quite efficiently.
Okay, do you need more workers to your business or?
Yeah, look, I think all companies are always looking for workers. We definitely have seasons where we have a lot of need, and then there's other seasons where we're just trying to find more just fill-in sort of stuff. We do get a lot of people ask all the time, and we're always happy to take resumes. Sometimes they come through when we didn't even expect that we were going to need something, and we're like, whoa, we really did need that, and you seem to fit what we need. And for even at times we're not looking, we still store up those resumes that people send through, so that we can then always pull back from them and we can contact people and say, hey, we are actually looking now. If you are still interested, we'd love to have an interview. So, there's no harm in always just sending in a resume as well.
Okay. Tell us a little bit the history of First Grade Support Services.
Sure. Yeah. So, First Grade Support Services actually started in the start of COVID in November of 2020. Mm-hmm. Prior to us starting, my husband and I, we were working in the NDIS field, and previous to that, I had a lot of experience in my past through just with people with special needs, through friendships and all that type of stuff. So it was something that was very close to our hearts and something that we really excelled in. But as we worked on the field through other companies, we really started to see companies were not treating clients right. And when you're a support worker on the field, you really make a connection with your clients and not seeing them treated as a human but as a number. It didn't settle well with me. And so when COVID started and we started seeing people being just like dropped like flies because they didn't meet what the restrictions were or whatever, my husband and I knew that we needed to do something different. So we started the company, and we started with that passion, as I said numerous times, that we want to make a difference. We want it personal based. We want to know who our clients are, and we want to remember that they are persons and not numbers.
Another question is going to be like, how are you funding the marketing that I'm doing for you?
Yeah, definitely we've been starting to get some people start to do lots of questions through. We're starting to get a lot of feedback in that. We've definitely had a lot of support workers contact as well, and we've been able to have some really great conversations. Some of them have come from some places where I didn't even know existed, but actually ended up working very well for some clients that we were actually starting to look for. So that's been really great. So we are starting to see, compared to where we were sitting before, we're starting to see some people just coming through, and definitely a lot of clients and participants that are starting to ask questions, wanting to know what we provide, and just getting our name out there, and just starting to get that word of mouth and traction. So we're definitely starting to see it pick up from where we were sitting.
That's good for sure. Okay guys, that's all for First Grade Support Services. She's the owner. How can people find you?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can definitely call us on 0451 665 792. That was 0451 665 792. You can also email us on admin@fgss.com.au. That's admin@fgss.com.au. And you can also look us up on fgss.com.au as well. So feel free, if you go through our website, you can see all of our pricings, and you can also click on the contact me there, and we'll get in contact with you as soon as possible. So feel free to find us also on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn as well.
All right guys, I'll catch you next time.